Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone is still doing safe. It is March 14. Here's my plan. I'm just going to do this one take and I'm not going to edit this video because I'm in the middle of doing this. This is my speech draft. I'm having a speech contest on March 20th, which is next week. So I've been thinking, not really thinking, been writing since morning, like writing, thinking, and now I can't continue. I can't continue writing it because I have no idea how to continue. So it's not even half. I'm not sure where there's the opening yet. So this is one problem that I really need to solve as soon as possible. Because it's getting close. So that is one problem I need to do. So because I'm having this, I don't know, block thing, like writer's block. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I have no inspiration to go on, so I thought, I want to make video instead. Because I've not been doing this for like 3 weeks. I should be doing this already. So here I am, doing this speech draft, and I can't believe how time really flies. I mean, the last time I drafting a speech for my contest was last year, which is around this time. So year after year, I'm doing this year after year. And I'm still not one of the best speakers out there. So, but that is not really a concern. Of course, I'm trying my best to improve myself because everybody has their own strength. I have my own strength, of course. So yeah, I'm trying my best. So in this particular speech, I think this is one of the, if not the most, I think this is the speech that really meant a lot for me. I mean, I join competition every year, not because I love competition. I don't really like competition, but I join it because I wanted to support, my fellow friends, and it is good exercise for me. It's a good training for me. Because this is after all public speaking, this is after all also one of the tools, or probably an exercise for me to become a better communicator, probably. I think this is one of the skills that I really need, which I'm lacking right now. So competition is good, which means that I really need to set the bar for myself. But anyways, so this speech really meant a lot for me. Not that other speeches that I did before meant nothing. I mean, they also meant something. I mean, every speech is very personal. But I think none of that really compared to the speech that I'm doing right now and the speech that I did before, this one, it's something that I really want to talk about. From the first day that I entered competition, I entered speech contest, but I didn't quite know how to structure it or what kind of story that I want to tell. And this particular speech that I'm doing right now, I've been thinking about it. I think it's a process of few years process of how do I really want to construct it. And last night, yes, it was last night. Last night, as I was thinking of, well, I have these ideas, right? But what is the story about? And last night was okay. This is what I'm going to tell. I want to tell this story. Now I know what the story is all about. I mean, of course, with some helping from my friends, who give me, like, I sort of share my ideas to him, but I don't know what it's all about. And voila, I mean, this is, so he gave me some ideas and suggestions, what kind of message that I could go into, and from there I sort of worked my way through the kind of message that I want to present. So last night it dawned on me, this would be probably a speech that really deep into my, I mean, it comes really deep from my heart. I mean, all the speeches meant a lot for me, as I said. It's very personal, but this one is addressing something that I really want to address for a long time. So having ideas is one thing, but how do I want to tell the story? I want to tell good story. How do I tell good stories is another problem, because I don't want to tell bad stories. I mean, if I think this idea is good, then I need to really construct it in a way that it is not boring. It is not going to be lecture, but I want everybody to be involved in this, because it's everybody. It's involved everybody. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how not to tell boring story, how to really bring the message out effectively. So it is something that I'm always struggling with. So hence this competition is good, because it helps me to think. So yeah, hopefully I can bring out the message. So that is one problem that I really need to solve. And I have another problem, which is my next contest is March 20th, as I said before, I think. March 20th is also the day that I would get my second dose of vaccination, which is really fun. I didn't tell you that I get my first vaccination. I got my first dose was on February 27th, I think. So this is like 3 weeks later, I'm getting the second dose. I mean, the first dose was okay. I mean, the only side effect was I felt tired, I felt sleepy, I felt like a little bit lethargic, something like that. But I can deal with it. It didn't really affect much of my daily, routine activities. So hopefully on the second dose it will be okay as well. I mean, I could deal with that. A lot of people tell me that, I got my I got my first dose and nothing happens to you, so you'll be fine on the second dose. Well, how do you know? How do you know, right? We don't know. I don't know. But hopefully, everything will be fine, because it's my contest day. This is what I'm worried about. It's my contest day. If it's not contest day, I don't care. I don't really. It's not that I don't care. It's just like I don't have much to worry. But this is contest day. I'm fine with. I think I'll probably be fine with feeling sleepy, lethargic. But if I have, let's say, fever, that is what I'm scared. I certainly do not want to have any fever or feeling unwell on my contest day. So because I'm scared that it would affect my performance. So yeah, I mean, I stupidly agreed to the rescheduled date for the contest. I mean, initially it was on the 27th of March, but because 27th of March, I couldn't make it on the 27th of March because I'm working and I couldn't, my leave was rejected. So I told the organizer that I need to pull out because I won't be able to apply for my leave. And so I suggested that if you can, reschedule, then probably I can join the competition. I suggest the next day on the 28th of March, but apparently 28th of March, the organizer can't make it, and decided that to reschedule it earlier, which is March 20th next week. and everybody was okay with it. So since everybody was okay with it, so I said, okay, I'm okay with it. So I mean, I know very well that I would have my second vaccination on March 20th. I know it very well. But I said yes anyway to enter the contest. So hopefully nothing serious happened there. I mean, hopefully it just tiredness and all that. I can deal with that. I can deal with that all. So that is a concern, a problem that really my concern right now. But of course, I don't have time to concern about a lot of things, because right now I really need to focus on this, to get this, my first draft, done, so that I know how it's structured out, that I know how the speech should go. So yes, I think that's all for today. I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.